Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio Stock. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're doing a video about Nio, currently sitting at $38.83. Is Nio Stock a good buy right now? Should you guys invest in Nio? Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. So let's get started with the video. Let's talk about Nio, what's been going on with the overall company, and what's in store for Nio as an overall stock and the company itself. So if we take a look at the 1 month chart, we definitely see that Nio is down 20% of its overall value. Looking at the 3 month chart as well, down 16.49%. A lot of people ask, how come Nio Stock has not been doing too well lately? What's been going on with Nio Stock? Well, there's a lot of factors that have definitely played into Nio Stock kind of continuously falling a little bit. Obviously, a lot of Chinese stocks have entered a bear market. And if you guys don't know what a bear market is, it's basically when stocks do fall 15, 20, 30% in such a short amount of time, right? So they do consider right now that a lot of Chinese stocks, even a lot of Chinese ETFs, are currently in a bear market, which does kind of have a small thing to do with Nio as a company, since Nio is an EV company based out of China. If the overall Chinese markets are not doing well, then it does play a part in Nio as an overall stock and how it actually does perform. And a lot of people have been, okay, but a bear market for 3 months? Well, bear markets can sometimes last up from 2 months all the way up to a year. I don't want people to get discouraged by that altogether, but I'm just saying, most of the time, bear markets usually last between 3 and 4 months, and then they kind of start slowly, steadily increasing. But if we take a look at Nio, currently up 3.81% today, and a lot of people are kind of asking, so why did Nio all of a sudden today decide to rally? Well, there's actually been a lot of good news for Nio, aside from some of the bad news. Like I said, Chinese ETFs not really doing too well, the Chinese market not doing too well. Obviously, everybody knows about the big fire that happened in Japan that took out a big kind of chip factory, a semiconductor chip factory that a lot of EV companies did use, like Nio, Nissan, Ford, all these big time companies. And so, because of that, Nio had to close down production for 5 whole days. Nio had to stop production for 5 whole days, which is definitely going to play a big part in how Nio's performance is going to look over the next couple of months. But there's also been some good news for Nio as well. Nio just signed a new deal with a Germany metro to basically put up more battery swap stations and battery charge stations all around China. Basically, they're going to start putting them in malls, which is not only going to raise the convenience for customers to own Nio's vehicles, but it also makes it show that, Nio is still expanding as fast as it can. Nio still has the same game plan. Nothing has changed. Although some people's optimism has changed about Nio, Nio's like, I don't care. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep growing. I want to be the top EV company of China. I want to be the top representation, and I want to be a huge EV giant. And Nio has not stemmed away from that goal. Taking a look at the 1 year chart, stock's still up 1,273%. So the stock is still doing relatively well. But for me, I actually think right now at $38.86, Nio Stock is an absolute buy. I think this stock has so much upside potential. I do see Nio Stock still retracing back to the $80 to $100 mark by the end of the year. Like I said, quarter 1 and quarter 2 may look a little bit grim for Nio just due to the overall fact of the chip shortage, but that shouldn't change the overall bullish sentiment behind Nio Stock. I think Nio Stock is still an absolute bargain. They're working very hard on the self-autonomous driving technology. They're working hard on dropping their new sedan, which is the ET7. Their sales are continuously going up, and Nio is still trying to make sure that it's expanding its brand, and it's doing this by it's now going to start selling cars in Germany or in Europe by the second half of this year. So Nio is on this growth plan. Nothing can really stop Nio at this point. Nio does want to grow as fast as possible. When I look at Nio Stock at these prices, I think, okay, this is an absolute must-buy because I know that Nio Stock is going to retrace back up to its overall levels. Now, we do have a lot of analyst ratings, but the analyst average for Nio Stock is still $67, which is half of what it's trading at right now. So a lot of analysts are seeing a lot more upside potential in Nio over the next couple of months or over the next year in itself. And I know a lot of people do think, okay, but a year is a very long time to be holding a stock. But I do want people to know, if you're buying Nio, it is going to be a long-term play. If you've done your DD, if you're bullish about the stock, you've done your research, and you know that Nio Stock is going up, there should be no reason why you should not buy the stock altogether. For me, I've been bullish on Nio since day one. I think that this company is going to be absolutely massive. And as Chinese sales continue to grow, people expecting Chinese sales to grow 50% over the next 5 years, this shows that this stock is not going to stop growing anytime soon. And the long-term vision for Nio is still here. A lot of big-time analysts are still picking up Nio Stock as we speak. No one has given Nio any sell ratings at all, because people know, the EV market is very explosive. The EV market is evolving very, very quickly. And people are racing to be a top EV company. People know that Nio is going to be an EV giant. There's nothing stopping Nio from achieving that goal. Like I said, and the biggest thing is, like I said, the recent news with Nio signing a deal to put more battery swap stations and battery charge stations all around China. And why is this important? Because Nio's differentiation from its competition is its battery as a service, right? So, a lot of EV competitors do not offer this, right? So with a Nio vehicle, you can stop by any one of these stations, swap out the battery in under 3 minutes, and then continue on your way with a fully charged battery. No, like I said, no other EV competitor does offer this. So battery as a service does give Nio a huge competitive advantage. Plus, Chinese people are very loyal to their companies. A lot of Chinese people do endorse Nio stock. So a lot of people, they're going to buy Nio cars to support. Obviously, we're getting Nio sales numbers here pretty soon, and I do expect great things from Nio sales numbers because they have continuously gone up. Nio, like I said, trying very hard to expand into Europe by the second half of this year, and it also does have plans of expanding into the United States. Nio dropping out a bunch of more vehicles. I don't understand why people can't really see the true sentimental value behind Nio stock. Yes, it has not done well over the last month, and I can understand why people are getting kind of nervous altogether about Nio. Why should I buy Nio stock when I bought it at $55 and it made me lose money? Like I said, guys, do not buy stocks because of hype. Never buy stocks because of hype alone. You have to be bullish about the overall stock. You have to do your due diligence, and you have to truly believe in Nio as a company. If you don't, then you should not be invested in the stock. Do not buy what other people are doing. There's people out there who are bullish on all types of different stocks for specific reasons. For me, I know that Nio is going to be a great company. I know Nio is going to deliver a lot of great things, and I know Nio is going to be a top EV company. And I look at this price of $38.88, and I see that this stock is just absolutely cheap for what this company is going to offer us in the next 5 to 10 years. And I know people are like, okay, but I don't want to wait that long. We're definitely going to see Nio's numbers and the Nio stock price continuously go up over the next couple of months and over the next year. So I do not want people to worry about, it taking 5 years for Nio stock to reach $55 again. It's not going to take that long. Nio stock will definitely be trading by $50, $60, $70 by the end of the year. I do not want people to be concerned with this kind of stuff, guys. Buy Nio stock. It is absolutely worth the investment. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of Nio stock. Do you guys think Nio stock is worth a buy, $38.88? If you guys own Nio stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.